grade are you in, Cam?
6th.
Wait, I can't hear.
6th.
You're in 6th grade? What's your favorite subject? What is it?
Science.
Science? My favorite subject is recreation.
Jim.
Jim. You know Jim? Good friend of mine.
I'm on Santa came.
You like when Santa came? Did you like the dancing?
Yes, I did.
The Marine unit, all the water around.
Did you like the show?
A lot going on.
I love the toy soldiers.
Toy soldiers?
The toy soldiers. They was, they were moving. Very precise. I know she made a good point. All the girls had to be certain size, certain height for everything to be.
That's very exact.
I went a long time ago when I was in like the 5th grade. And from then to now is very different. Live
really
animals,
different?
it's a difference.
There's animals now?
It's animals now. Yeah, I like it more now.
Yeah. Is the dancing the same? I guess they gotta have
the
it.
dancing is the same with a little bit more like
more
modern style. Before it's like regular like kicks, and now they got like a little hip to it, and like
I like the show. Yeah, it was very entertaining. I like as you put time into it, a good effort, and they're all pretty much singing. I like the 3D part, and then the dancing, how they had all that.
Yep, it's always an honor for us to host this, and we appreciate all the service work and all the commitment and time that everybody puts into this day and the service they gave to our country. It's an absolute honor for us to be able to be here and host this. The sacrifice that the guys here made on September 11th, it's well noted. 15 guys lost their lives that day. They came to work, never went home, and it's a sense of responsibility to all of us to work here to carry on what they did and the sacrifice they made. And it's just a pleasure for us again. I say that to host the Wounded Warriors here because we know the sacrifice that they and their families have made.
Myself, I was in the military 64 to 68, so naturally you always have a little bit of a bond. But then, and my father was in World War II and things like that. I had a grandfather in World War I. But then when I came on the fire department, it was a little bit of a bond. But after 9/11, the bond became huge because I myself, and I think most of the guys and women, they feel that a lot of these young guys who are disabled now joined because of 9/11. And we tend to go down. I go down to Bethesda. It used to be Walter Reed, probably 6 or 7 times a year with different fire groups. We bring them up here, and the guys out in Long Beach do it, and women out in Long Beach do a fantastic job. Rockaway do similar things, and it's all our way of paying back for what they've given for this country. I mean, I hate to call it civilians, but there's a lot of people in the country that I would call civilians, and they kind of think freedom is really free. And many of us who hang around, whether you're a civilian or a fireman or a military person, if you hang around with military people, you realize there's a cost to freedom. And these people are paid dearly for what the rest of us are getting to enjoy now.
FDNY, I just want to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Keep going.
Year 5449, wish you guys a Happy New Year and Merry Christmas.
It's an honor to have him here. It's great. I mean, it's something that we don't get a chance to do something, give back to them all the time. So when you get an occasion like this, it's fantastic. Feels really nice.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is John McGee. I'm the captain of Ladder 4, and on behalf of Engine 5-4, Ladder 4, Battalion 9, just wanted to welcome everybody and say that it's our honor and privilege to have you guys here today and be able to spend some time with you and break bread and have lunch. And Joe C., our resident chef, did the cooking. I just want to say that, in what's going on in the world today with the conflicts globally and even brought to the streets of our city and our country, that we appreciate that everything that you guys have done and continue to do for us. And I'd like to introduce our former battalion commander of the 9th Battalion, George Maier. I want to say a few words.
You want to go first, Tom? Or no?
I'll say
Tom will talk quick and then on.
Okay. Tom Meara, current battalion commander.
Current battalion commander. Just want to welcome you all. Thanks for coming. I hope you all had enough to eat. This is a great day for us. We always enjoy it every year. I'm sorry we didn't have any snow for you. Maybe next year when you come back, we'll have a couple of feet of snow. You think the traffic's bad now, wait until you see it when there's a foot of snow on the ground. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay. I'd like to thank the guys from Long Beach before I forget. If you give them a round of applause, they do a great job. But if you're ever in town and you're in the neighborhood, stop by and say hello. I understand a couple of you want to apply for the job. No? But thanks and enjoy the rest of your stay.
Thank you, Tom. Good job. Well, as you said, I spent 14 years here, enjoyed all of it. And I want to thank them. They're always gracious. You can see, even you walk outside, there's a lot of people that come past here. Even now, you look out, they're taking pictures. There's always a lot of folks here, and we always enjoyed it. But our folks in the military are special. Even Fleet Week, I know the Army's not here very often on Fleet Week, but we always get a lot of folks in here, Navy, Marines, and they enjoy it. And to Joe, I appreciate it.
Good time.
So Joe was my aide for my last 5 years here, and he's still telling me what to do. So I'm a work in progress, he tells me.
Yeah.
So, but to you, I really do thank you. As you mentioned, you know, even the World Trade Center is a horrible thing for this country, for this fire department, this city, and this firehouse. You can see the wall. And, you know, to share that and know, you know, you're the folks that protect us and protect this country. And not everybody has that opportunity. I know you felt it was a great opportunity, and it was, but we owe you a great debt. And, you know, this job has always had a lot of former veterans that leave the service come on this job, but we've always had an affinity for veterans. And we thank you. And I hope as we all grow older, there's people that follow in your footsteps. So here's to you. Thanks.
Every year, thank you, Jerry, for giving us this opportunity to give back to this to our forces and our wounded warriors. You know, it's really important. It's important to me. Important to our guys. Thank you very much, and here's to you.
They built reflecting pools, and those were the bases, the foundations of the buildings, the two towers. So, and then they put up the Freedom Tower on another, you know, an adjacent site to it. So when you go over there, you're going to look down in there, you'll see a reflecting pools, and it's got all the names of all the victims, all right, etched all around it. Like I say, it took a long time to get to this point, but as you can see, we can freely walk around and take the time to look at it, look around, see what it is, and you get the feel of what was here and what's going to be here, and that, you know, that was history. We look forward to a great future with this.